The day corporate greed buried an entire valley in just 120 seconds, July 19, 1985. It was a quiet and bright summer morning in northern Italy. The picturesque alpine valley of Stava breathed absolute peace. Hundreds of tourists and locals were enjoying the day at the area's hotels and trails. But high up on the mountain, looming behind the town, hid a silent monster, the Stava fluorite. Two gigantic stepped dams held back decades of toxic mining waste. Their drainage was woefully inadequate, and maintenance was non-existent. An artificial mountain of liquid sludge, balanced precariously on a foundation, teetering on the brink of collapse. For years, multiple geological warnings and safety reports were completely ignored by executives who prioritized cutting costs. The clock struck 12:22 p.m. and the unthinkable happened. The upper dam collapsed, triggering the immediate failure of the lower basin. 180,000 cubic meters of toxic sludge and water were unleashed all at once. A monstrous dark wave, measuring 30 meters high, began hurling down the mountain at nearly 100 kilometers per hour, a lethal mass moving faster than a car on the highway. In its wake, the mud obliterated 8 concrete bridges, as if they were made of paper. 53 traditional homes and structures were pulverized instantly. 3 hotels packed with families were swallowed by the earth and wiped off the map. The sheer impact of the avalanche was so violent, it actually registered on local seismographs. In a mere 2 minutes, 435,000 square meters were suffocated beneath the mud. 268 people lost their lives under an immense, dark gray crust. When the dust and mud finally settled, the valley was plunged into a terrifying silence. In the aftermath, it became clear this wasn't a natural disaster. It was a preventable industrial crime. Rescue teams spent weeks digging in desperation, confronting an apocalyptic wasteland. An entire town mourned, while the world watched in absolute outrage. Subsequent investigations exposed an unforgivable technical arrogance on the part of the corporation. That mountain of negligence forever changed safety regulations across all of Europe. The true tragedy of Stava isn't the mountain that fell, but the men whose sheer ambition triggered the cataclysm. What are your thoughts on this? Tell us in the comments below. If history moves you as much as it moves us, subscribe to The Day Changed Everything and hit that notification bell so you never miss an event that transformed the world.